Hello, this is No One with the Smart Truckers YouTube channel, and I'm going to share with you today some information what happened after you getting the authority. Once you apply for the authority, first you're going to get the DOT number, then you're going to get a lot of phone calls. Don't worry about you getting those phone calls. Who wants to do the insurance? Who wants to do give you the loads? Or some people want to handle the administration side of your company, and you're going to get like a shower of phone calls. It's a bunch of phone calls you're going to get. And it is normal because everybody want a business like you're going to be your own boss. And before I go to the next step, I want everybody to go and subscribe for the channel and comment, share with your friends. Next thing is a lot of people asking me, should I go for factoring? What is factoring? Factoring is a certain financial institutes. They are buying your invoices. Once they buy your invoices, and they will pay you by end of the day. They have different plans. Sometimes they charge 4%, sometimes 2%. I got involved with a factoring company about 14 years ago, and 10 years I was with a factoring company. I'm not using a factoring company anymore. I'm working with the reserves always when I work or when I take time off. So I manage the reserves. I manage the reserves that enough for fuel and my other expenses. Okay, so you will really need a factoring company if you're living day-to-day life in the trucking industry, like you maintaining the business day to day. You definitely going to need a factoring company because those brokers going to take about 30 days. Some of them about 17 days, some of them 30 days, 45 days, some of them are 60 days. Your first payment you're going to get about after 60, 65, 70 days. It all depends how their payroll system work, and all of them, So factoring company, once you deliver the load, you send the invoice by fax. They are not using fax anymore. Email, scan it, send it to them, and they will pay you 85% or 95%. They have different programs, and then once they get, then they bill for the broker. They get paid from the broker. So most of the factoring companies used to be with a contract. It is kind of complicated. It is very bad. It took long time for me to get rid of the factoring company. They were enforcing different things. When I want to get rid of the factoring company, I could not get rid of it much easier. Then you have to get the release letter. So I left the factoring company in 2019. It's about almost 5 years now. I'm still providing the release letter for the broker to get paid directly. Once you involve, that's a total different story. It used to be like a big contracts with the factoring company. Right now it's not much. A lot of factoring companies out there, they give you like a 3%, they charge you 2%, 1.5%, and they don't have the contract. That's what they say. It's all up to you. If you want to involve with the factoring company, you want to get paid. And also, if you want to involve with the factoring company, make sure those brokers will pay you, and make sure you read all those fine prints, because sometimes if the broker did not pay the factoring company will charge you from the future invoices. Okay, so that's why it is very tricky. You have to be on top of everything and monitoring things when you involve with the factoring company. That's about factoring company. You can go and apply for the factoring company. If you don't need a factoring company, I would say at least if you work whole month, about 20 to 24 days per month, you probably going to have about maybe 10 to 15,000 reserves all the time. It's like flowing all the time, and you need to operate the whole business. You got to get the fuel, if it is any maintenance, tires. So for those things, you're going to need the money. So if you are able to manage the reserves, you're not going to need the factoring company. Okay, that's the whole thing. And if you have all the bills and you want to get paid by the end of the day, and you have expenses, you cannot wait for 30 days, 40 days. You can just go and involve with the factoring company. Most of the, like I said, some brokers, they are not taking 30 days. like a Steven Transport, they just pay you within every week. You're gonna see the check. And some brokers you can get the same day. They have a quick pay, you can go with it. I mean, I don't even go with the quick pay. I always manage the reserve. Okay, so if you want to go with the broker's quick pay, it's a different story. They are about 1.5%. CH Robinson is a 1.5%, and 2%, 3%, 5%, 6%. It all depends. You have to read their agreement and get involved with it. Okay, so next programs I'm going to go out there and show you certain stuff like how to fix things on a trucks. And it's very easy. Sometimes certain little things, like I said, you go and pay about $100-$200 for the mechanic. You don't have to do it. You can just go ahead and fix it by yourself. It's very simple nowadays. You need to get yourself out there, get yourself dirty. It's saving about $150, $200, $300 sometimes. That's why you have to be like a technical knowledge to make money. When you have that kind of knowledge, it's much easier to make money, right? So in the future, I'll be on the road. I'll show you new things and how to drive, like I told you previous programs, right? And it's going to be interesting. I want you guys to go and subscribe for this channel and share with your friends. And if one of your friends wants some kind of information, you can share and let them subscribe for the channel, and they can comment and ask questions, and they can email me the questions and I can answer. The future programs is going to be very interesting. I'm going to get some truck drivers. They are my friends, and we're going to talk and we're going to share some information. They're going to share some interesting information plus knowledge with you guys in the channel. So it's going to be interesting. I have a couple friends, so they know about it, and they are willing to come to the program and discuss things about some of them are less experienced than me, some of them over 30 years of experience of truck driving, and they are not doing the same thing. They are working for somebody else. It's all depend on the people, how they can handle the situations and how they can handle the whole business. Okay, so I think I share some important information today, and I'll see you in another episode, and happy driving.